What was your initial aversion to rock and roll?
Well, the thing was, Art, I was a jazz, bebop drummer, pop, drummer. Rock and roll was kind of a dirty word, and I had no idea that I was going to fall into rock and roll. A lot of guys just refused to play what was called rock and roll, and it turned out that I started getting called Sam Cooke. Well, you heard a piece of it on there. Sam Cooke and H.B. Barnum and a bunch of people in town, just all of a sudden they said, get this rock drummer. Nobody knew what rock was. Rock was a new thing. And there were movie people, producers who wanted a little bit of rock and roll music in their movies. The commercials wanted to start using a little bit of rock and roll in their commercials. And all of a sudden, I mean, my phone never stopped ringing. I had to have a secretary, I had to have a guy that took care of my drums. He's been with me, this is his 33rd year taking care of my drums. And we're still doing it. And obviously I was kind of forced into it, but I fell in love with it. Phil Spector, all the Phil Spector stuff that came along, the Beach Boys from that, all the surf stuff from that, the Capitol stuff with Dick Dale, the surf punks, well that was later, but all of the surf groups that came along.
Fantastic Baggies.
The Baggies, the Ventures, that no matter what shape your stomach is in.
T-Bones.
T-Bones.
T-Bones, the Marquettes, all of those groups.
They were you.
They were all me. Wow. As a matter of fact, it was the drummer with the knack, Bruce Gary, that did a quote some years ago that's still out there and people still talk about it. He was on an interview one time and he said, my biggest disappointment was finding out that a dozen of my favorite drummers were Kal Blaine. And people still use that, and I still use it.